Welcome. My name is Paul Roberts. If you could just in the chat, shoot me a message. Let me know what part of the country you're in, whether it's Dallas, Texas, Orlando, Florida, Philadelphia, doesn't matter. Shoot me a message. I want to know where you're from. My name is Paul Roberts, and I am the founder of I Can't Quit. And I Can't Quit comes from this. I got tired of watching people being addicted to quitting. And I was told 20 years ago, set your goals, and you can't quit until you hit your goals. Then if you hit your goals, then you can quit, no big deal. You're free to go, you're free to do whatever it is that you choose to do. I have personally built and sold a company for multi-millions. I'm proud of that. It was something that I worked at very hard, and I've taken those lessons and the things I've learned, the leadership that I've learned, helping people, and I have condensed that into a 12-week coaching program that allows you to take care of the fundamentals. I'm going to give you 3 levers. There's actually 4. One's a bonus, and I'm going to share it at the end. And I promise you, this lever no one has ever done before. This will be the first time you ever hear of this. But I'm going to give you 3, and then my bonus 4. But before I do that, there have been incredible people that have gone through this program. I had a good friend by the name of Kelly. She was working full-time 65, 70 hours a week at a Chevrolet dealership. And what she was doing there was working in the service department. She met me and she goes, listen, I want to build a business like you. Looks like you're having more fun than me. She actually drove 1 hour once a week, one way, just to hang out with me, just so I could teach her the leadership principles she would need to have. A lot of them are in this coaching program, and then drive 1 hour back. She was working 65 to 70 hours a week. She was able to quit that job. She built a team of over 500 agents and was on her way. I got another friend of mine, George. He ran one of those kiosks inside of a grocery store where they sell sushi. He had many employees. He said it was a headache. He looked at me. He was kind of like Kelly and said, hey, you're having more fun than me. I want to enjoy life a little better. And how do I get into your business? So I showed him the metrics that I'm going to show you, exactly what you need to do. What that's going to do for you is the same thing it did for him. He was able to leave that job. He built a team of over 300 agents and was off to the races. Okay. Just recently, we had someone graduate our 12-week program. Angie, she took this very, very serious. And this is why I'm sharing this success story with you. She had 0 real estate experience. For lack of better terms, she smoked everybody. Why? She paid attention to these metrics. She says, I need to do this. I said to her, I said, listen, do you have $20,000 to $25,000 a month to spend on leads to build you a platform to where you can just get so many real estate leads? You don't have to worry about anything. She goes, no, I don't. I said, here, I'm going to give you 3. It was bonus 4, 3 things plus 1 that you need to measure in order to succeed. And she goes, I'm all in. And she did. She took it extremely serious. She followed all the metrics that we gave her. We then checked the outcome of what was going on, and boom, she's off to the races. In fact, I asked her, I said, hey, our new 12-week coaching program, will you jump on it and just be a participant with us so I can kind of share your success stories and what you did? And she said, yes, I'll do it. Second week, she called me. She goes, Paul, I'm too busy. I can't do it. I can't get on the program right now. And I said, no problem. Go do your thing. I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. Thank you for being such a huge success story with 0 real estate experience. Okay. So I looked around at the real estate world and I said, there's a challenge. There are too many shiny objects, way too many. They can have you looking everywhere for anything, and none of them are going to get you to where you need to go ultimately. So for 20 years, I've been focused on one thing: income producing activity, IPA. We have to focus on that first. That is before knowledge. That is before everything. If the car's not moving, we can't steer it. For example, go out into your driveway right now, get in your car, and I want you to steer the car. No gas, no nothing, just sitting right there. I want you to steer it. You can't, it's almost impossible, okay? But I get you up to 55 miles an hour, it's a little easy to steer the car. I get you to 120, it's even easier. 165, I don't recommend it. I did it on a course, but I did it at 165, and the instructor told me, barely touch the wheel and you'll move. And he was right. That's what we want to do for your business. We want your business to go so fast that we just barely touch the wheel and boom, you're off to the races, okay? But we have to measure these things, okay? So what are the 3/4 bonus one? Number 1 is, how many buyer, seller, investor conversations are you having a week? Let me back up real quick. First and foremost, I need to tell you this. You don't have to join my brokerage to become a part of this 12-week coaching program. Okay. No strings attached. There's no cost to you. I just ask that you be successful. That's it. Now, I hope after 12 weeks, I give you enough that you're like, hey, I would like to join the community that you're building. But if you say no, we're going to start as friends. We're going to leave as friends. Nothing's going to change other than I get to watch your journey of success. That's it. Okay. So I want to get that out of the way. You can say, hey, I want to be part of it. Let me know how to be part of it. In fact, I want you to message me at the end of this, and I'm going to send you a link to get on my calendar. But I'm telling you right now, no strings attached. But this is where I want to rise to the occasion. I want to give you so much that you're like, I want to join your community. I want to be a part of you and this young man by the name of Brandon Scribner. You'll get to meet him, an incredible guy. I want to be a part of you and Yoshi, you and Marcella. I want to be part of that family. Cool. If not, it's okay. Like I said, no big deal. So let's get that out of the way. It's out of the way. Now, I enjoy the Tuesday call that we do. That's our 12-week coaching call. We do it every Tuesday. I love it. I love the brotherhood, the sisterhood that we've created. However, I enjoy more than anything the one-on-one. That is where I believe the true success lies, because that gives you and I an option to go over some things. And the first thing you and I are going to go over is a reverse funnel. I want to know how much you want to make. You're going to tell me how much you want to make, and we're going to create a reverse funnel. In that reverse funnel, I will let you know how many people you need to speak to a week in order to hit that numerical number. It's literally that simple. That's it. Kelly came to me and goes, how do I get out of this job? I don't want to work here anymore. I'm tired of working for Chevrolet in the service department. Everybody's mad. All the customers are angry because their car is broken down or this is messed up. They thought this was under warranty. It's not under warranty. I mean, I said, just calm down. We're going to get there. Okay. But we got to measure some things. So we're going to go over a reverse funnel. You're going to tell me how much you want to make. We're going to put it all together. We're going to piece it together. Then we can decide what you need to do. The first thing we're going to measure is buyer, seller, investor conversations. How many of those are you having per week? This has got to be the simplest of simple that's out there. I've taught people how to do this and it works. You're not trying to sell that you're a real estate agent. You're just simply asking one of the easiest questions you can ask inside of real estate. And that's this. Do you or someone that you know is looking to purchase a home in the next 3 months, or sell a home in the next 3 months, or invest in the next 3 months? And if you do that correctly, and you'll get good at this, I promise you. Now it's going to take you ready? This is where you're going to be a little upset, but this is where the I can't quit comes into play. You ready? To become a professional at this like myself, you got to do it about 10,000 times. It's worth it, because then you'll be so great at it. Just be asking people, hey, just out of curiosity, you anybody want to buy, sell, or, and you can do it anywhere. You'll get so great at it. But to become an expert at it, you got to do it about 10,000 times. No big deal. Start now. So we're going to measure that. How many did you do last week? Okay. Why is that so vital to quantify that with a number? Because if you don't, you're aimless. You're just walking around. You don't know the goals you're trying to hit. And what you'll say is, man, the economy's bad, or this is bad, or that's bad. No. Because I can go back and say, hey, how many did you do? And what I found from so many people is they just don't know the number, or they're not even measuring, or worse, they're not even asking that question. Here's what they're doing. Hey, I need to learn how to do this. I need to learn how to do that. No. You don't need to learn anything to ask that question. Angie had no experience, and she was asking everybody, hey, do you know someone or you yourself looking to buy, sell, or invest in the next 3 months? Boom, done. That's it. Okay, so that's the first thing we're going to measure. The second thing we're going to measure is how many open houses are you doing per week? I got to tell you something. This has got to be one of the coolest ways for you to understand real estate. People want to go to a class and they want to sit there and they want to feel warm and fuzzy about their future because someone's teaching them something. It's not doing you any good if you're not implementing it. That would be like me saying to you, okay, here's how you swim. What you're going to do, and I explain everything of how you swim. Now let's throw you into the water and see if you can swim. You can't. Why? Because you have to jump in and do it. Open houses are jumping in to swim. Because I remember doing my first couple of open houses when I was brand new. It was like, they had asked the craziest, I don't know. I gotta find the answer. But now I know that's important, right? Now I know what's important, so I need to do it. How much do open houses cost? Zero. And with our company, with our brokerage, EXP, there are thousands of open houses you can do. So many you can do, okay? But it keeps you on your feet. This is where it really gets good. You have someone walking into the house and they're going to do like you and I do when we go shopping in a store. What do we say? Salesperson comes up to us and we say what? Just shopping. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to give you my phone number. I don't want anything from you. I don't want to join your loyal program. I don't want to do it. I'm just shopping. Well, guess what? Open houses are the same. This is where you got to get good. See, this is where I'm great. Why am I great? Because I've done it so many times. That's all it takes. It's not because I have some special skill that you ain't got. I've just done it so many times. And the top people, and like Angie, she's just done it so many times now. She was doing 4 a week. She was on fire, just crushing it. She was learning her people skills. People would come in. Hey, here's the go. I already have a realtor. See, me and Angie, we got real good. We don't ask if you got a realtor. I don't give a rip if you got a realtor. I'm getting your phone number, and I can teach you exactly how to get 100% of the phone numbers that walk into your open house. But I ain't going to teach you that until you do it. You got to do the activity. Okay. So number 2, we got to measure how many open houses you're doing. And I got to tell you, the first 5 people that joined my organization, 0 real estate experience, took my 90-day challenge with the open houses. Every one of them got a transaction within the first 45 days. No kidding. So that's the second thing we're going to measure. Number 3, social media posts. What are you putting out there? Putting real tangible social media posts out there. Now, we're going to help you with this. We're going to measure this. At first, you might, I'm nervous. I don't like doing social media. Just post anything. You can't fail as long as you post something. So you start posting stuff. Cool. I don't care what you post. Just post it. And then once you post it, then I get to look at it. We get to measure it. I would do this. I would do that. I would do this. One thing I've gotten really good at is social media. I can help you. We've got people on our team that are phenomenal at social media. Brandon, phenomenal. TC, phenomenal. And these aren't just normal, well, I was always good at social media. No. These are folks just like you that I don't want to, oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to say? We'll teach you. We'll help you measure this. And then number 4, the bonus. This is the bonus. I can assure you, nobody is doing this. This is your referrals. Oh yeah, everyone does referrals. Not the way I do. I can assure you of this. Here's how it works. This last one, this bonus one, you do have to be part of our brokerage for me to do it. Otherwise, it gets really sticky. It gets really ugly. If you join the team, I will be doing this for you. This is what I'll be doing. You ready? You join my team. Let's say you have 5 years experience, 10 years experience, 15 years experience. I don't care. Let's say you have 0. Doesn't matter to me. All going to be about the same. I'm just going to change up a few of my words. Let's start with experience. You have experience, you come to me. You got 4 or 5 years experience. I get to know you. I get to know you on a personal level. That's why I love the one-on-one. Then I get to call your old customers and tell them this. Hey, this is Paul Roberts. Let's say your name's Steven. Steven has joined my team. We're so excited. He's a part of our family. I think he's the missing piece we've been looking for. He's got people to back him up. They got 5, 10, 15, 20 years experience on top of the experience he has. And I know he took great care of you. And I'm going to say about 3 things about you, because I'm going to get to know you. That's what I love about this. I'm going to get to know you on a personal level. They will understand when I start saying these 3 things. Like, yeah, Steven did this for me. He did that for me. He was that. Great. I'm so glad you said that, because that's the same feeling we got. Thank you so much. But anyhow, I was just curious. Steven joined the organization now. Since I got you on the phone, just out of curiosity, do you know anybody that is looking to buy, sell, or invest in the next 3 months? I promise you, you give me 10 names, I'm going to come away with a transaction for you. It's that simple. Now, why is that important? Why can't you do that yourself? Well, here's why. You're going to sound like a fool if you call your customer and talk about how great you are. Let me remind you of what a great job I did for you. How difficult is that? See, they're busy, so it's real hard for you to make that connection. I get to call on your behalf. It's a third-party verification, if you will, talking great about you. They're not going to hang up. If you call and talk great about yourself, hey, remember that great service I gave you? Remember you thought you weren't going to get that deal, but remember how I saved the day? It just doesn't work, does it? I get to call and build you up. I will get you transactions from this. Okay. Now, saying all of that, most people do this. They put on social media, hey, I'm Steven and I switched brokerages to EXP. Guess what? Your customers don't care. They bought from you. Now, I would do that post, absolutely do that post. Why? We'll get into that in a second, but do that post, but it's not going to get you a transaction. I will get you a transaction. This is the bonus one I'm talking about that no one else is doing. Now, I do these calls. So you might be saying to yourself, I just don't know if I want you calling my customers. Cool. What I want you to do, test me out. Not by giving me somebody, but I want you to come listen to me. Every Wednesday, I call and I dial, and you get to watch me call somebody else's list. You get to hear me. You get to hear what I say. I assure you, by the time I'm done, you're going to be mad that you didn't give me 10 before you got there. There is nothing better than me edifying and building you up. You're like, oh my God. You will probably say to me, will you call my mom? Will you call my dad? Call my wife, would you? They need to hear how great I am. I'm not kidding. It works. This is massive. The second part of this, and that's the reason I joined EXP, is the ability to build a business. In the beginning, I told you I built a business and sold it for multi-millions. When the deal is finally done, and it's about to be done. It'll be an 8-figure payout. Phenomenal. Not because I'm great, but because I saw the platform and I took advantage of the advantage. The advantage of the advantage with EXP is this: you get to build a business day one and start building your empire. Not to have to be a broker to answer all the questions, but you get to build your empire day one. Here's how this looks. So you join my team. So you're still Steven. And I say to you, Steven, give me 5 people that you know that have a real estate license. Let's start there first, okay? And I'm going to call those 5 people with you right in front of me. And I'm going to say, hey, Jim, this is Paul. Steven gave me your number. You got a few minutes to talk about business? Great. And boom, I get to edify you, build you up, highlight 3 things. And this is what will happen every time. They will stop me and say, yep, that sounds just like Steven. I'm so glad you said that because we're so excited he's joined our family. And hey, Jim, just out of curiosity, do you know if anybody that's looking to switch brokerages? I don't try to recruit them. No, unless they say, well, yeah, me. Okay, well, let's talk, Jim. But I'm going to talk later about that. We're not going to go into this right now. I'm not going to sell EXP. I'm not going to do any of that. In fact, I'm going to sell my coaching program. My coaching program that's free, I'm going to sell it. No kidding. That's what I'm doing right now. Here's why this is vital. Because I watch so many people fail at this. They call up their friends. Hey, this is Steven. Jim, how you doing? Man, I joined this company called EXP, and we get to build a business. We get to build a legacy. We get stock options. Every time we build, we get more stock. The bigger our business gets, we get more cash, more revenue. In fact, if I die, I get to will this to my family. And you just start selling the heck out of them. They don't care. What they do care about is me edifying you and building you up, because I simply get to say to you, Jim, here's what I know. I just told you about Steve and you agreed with me. And the reason I'm calling is, do you know of anybody that's looking to switch brokerages? And again, that's usually where they say, me. Cool. You with me? And I don't get backed into a corner to sell EXP, because Jim would say to me, yeah, me, Jim, tell me about yourself. What's going on? This is where I put on a clinic of getting to know Jim. I'm not great at a lot of things. I'm great at this. I will put on a clinic and show you. I will know more about Jim than you do. Promise. I will learn more about Jim than you do. Promise. Not because I'm better than you. I've done this over 10,000 times. I can teach you how to do it. But for now, I'm going to do it for you. So again, you can't call and edify yourself. Hey, they really like me over here. They say I'm going to build a Not going to work. I get to come in and help you. If anything I have said, you're like, hey, I need Paul to help me build a business, or I need to ask him a few questions, put in the chat legacy. I will send you my calendar link. You'll talk and one-on-one. And again, that's what I love about this coaching program that I've built. It's constantly in beta. I'm constantly working on it. Listen, the industry evolves, it does things, but there's some basics that never get away, and that's measuring IPA. Maybe some of the IPA kind of changes a little bit here and there. Social media, clearly we weren't talking about that 20 years ago. Now we are, but you still have to measure income producing activities. And I come in and I get to help you. I get to assist you. Why do I do this? You see, I started my business. I was broke. I didn't have $20,000 to invest in leads every month. Both my cars were repossessed. I urge you to read my book, I Can't Quit. We lost our house to foreclosure. My wife used to stand in lines for food to feed my kids. And I could go on and on about how ugly it was. Most people, when they hear my story, like, I thought rock bottom was here. Then you told me this and there was another. Yeah, there were several rock bottoms for us. But I know this, if you have an I Can't Quit mentality, you have someone assisting you and helping you, like myself. Anything, and I mean anything is possible. I want to help you. Reach out to me, type in legacy, a link to get on my calendar. I would love to help you. I would love to assist you in building something special. But with yours, I'm definitely getting mine.